Yes, yes, she's the only baby. Go to her. Oh yeah, let her.
Unveiling, identifying, planting a flag in our neighborhood to recognize the Guyanese American community. Good job. There are so many people that are gathered here. All of us in the support. We're honored to be joined by Mayor de Blasio. The woman who made this happen, Adrian Adams. Thank you. Our President Donovan. Thank you. Jennifer Rothschild. Thank you, Jennifer. Our Deputy Mayor President, my sister, Rhonda Binda.
Yo, I given him back at the end. He said, come on.
In a part of New York City that is always remarkable rebirth, the resilience of our people, the rebirth of our neighborhood. I encourage you to come out here and support our small businesses who have been here for the years and the future. Please support our neighborhood. Keep it clean. Yes. Get vaccinated if you have not. Vaccination rate in 11419 where we are is only 41%. You've got to get that number up. Please join us in keeping this neighborhood clean and safe and vibrant as ever. Can we get a round of applause for the mayor? Our assembly members, our borough president, but most importantly, our activists, our community leaders, our artists and our performers, and our media people who are here with us. Thank you, Richard. I want to say one thing. Thank you, Mayor. Being a member of an organization to help foreigners make a better life. 35 years ago, the first time I met the Guyanese population, I'm still supporting them from behind the scenes. But today is a special day of Little Guyana Avenue, where we have a special person in the house that out of home that he's a Guyanese. His son, Officer Oldham, gave his life for this country. And we have to recognize the father that Yes, sir. I had the privilege to go and to not be here up to this moment.
Hit the man of platform.
You know, recognition is one thing, but not getting recognized. But I want to recognize this man, and I actually went to Guyana.
Hold him up.
Cousin that lost his life in 9/11. I took the flight to Guyana to meet his family. I walked inside the casket. This would show my gratitude to my uncle, my cousin, for giving his life for 9/11 and all the Guyanese that lost their life in Guyana.
Thank you,
Now
sir.
today is the best day that you can offer both. For the 35 years that I dedicated my time to all you guys. Thank you. And thank you, Mr. Holder and your family. Our Tassa band is going to lead us back to the parking lot. So we're having a little concert. At the corner where we can take pictures with all of us. Our Tassa band
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you out here who joined us this afternoon, Tropical Isle would like to invite you inside to have doubles and a drink at the side door to my right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you joining us out here this evening and this afternoon, please join us. Complimentary of Tropical Isle. Complimentary, I think that's very, very key, so it's free. Please help yourself over for a drink and a doubles this afternoon.
We're live here in Richmond Hill. They just unveiled the sign up there. That's it there, Little Guyana Avenue. So to be referred to as Little Guyana Avenue or Liberty Avenue. So either of the two.
You got it?
How are you? How are you? Good. You're here next, right?
Yes, but also.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you gotta come with a vote, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only problem I got with you.
Yeah, this is our next mayor, you know.
Yeah.
He's next.
Watch them come up, come inside here with them. Brian, come in there around yeah, guys, go down there. Stand up here, man, and face it proudly. Turn the face of the camera, man. That camera.
The next mayor.
Santram, how are you, brother? How are you? Long Street, right? You gotta let them know, you know? That's the language Baldeo Avenue. Oh, here you go.
Words up. Liberty Avenue, now Little Guyana Avenue.
Here
This is here.
to elevate this station and enjoy the drop-off. And then start the parade and then the volleyball team and all these other things going on.
We need a picture with him because he's
You got it, right?
Two pictures in the parking lot. Parking lot? Okay. Thank you.
Please join our council member in the parking lot.
3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
All right here.
You don't want one anymore?
No, Mr. Arbiter, they cannot take off the original name. That's why it's called a co-naming ceremony. That's the usual, that's the norm when you anywhere. You can co-name somewhere, but not change the original name. It's a lot of history involved, a lot of legal processes involved as well. So that's why they keep the original name. And I think it's very rare that they remove a name and put the new name. It has happened before in New York City. Like some boulevards were renamed in the past. Like Guybrush Boulevard was once New York Boulevard. It was renamed Guybrush, but this is a co-naming ceremony here. So just to put it in a bit of perspective here. So the co-naming is over, and the entourage is now headed back to the parking lot where they will continue the cultural presentations, the cultural program. Alright, and the mayor is in attendance here. Mayor Bill de Blasio, you have New York City Council members, you have New York State representatives are here, elected officials, they're all here. You have Queensborough President, Jonathan Richards.
Allison Alexa.
And you have a lot of high-ranking officials here, all turning out to make this day a very, very special day. Luckily, the rains have eased a bit. Look at that. The sky has closed its doors for a couple minutes to allow this very, very important part of the ceremony to take place. But it was pouring rain, cats and dogs, heavily for much of the ceremony. But for the main part, the unveiling of the sign, the rain eased a bit, and that was so good here. Very, very momentous day here on the avenue. Little Guyana Avenue now here. There's Richard.
Richard, David, Donovan, Richard, Donovan, Richard, David, Richard.
Alright, so let's take a walk back out on the avenue. We have, you want us now?
Okay.
So we have Mr. Albert Baldeo here. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, sir.
I like your presentation. Do you want to echo some of the sentiments
Well,
here?
yes.
What an auspicious day it is.
Today is an auspicious day, especially those who have departed, those who have died, those who came here in the 60s and 70s. We must remember those people who left political persecution in Guyana with just a suitcase and $50 in their pocket or with nothing. Those who came through the borders in search of a better life. And those who helped to find Little Guyana here, they found solace, they found support, they found comfort, and they built this community. Too often people tend to forget those people. The babysitters, the security guards, those who did the menial tasks, those who laid the foundations for us doctors and lawyers to come after that. And we must remember all of that. Too many often our young people tend to forget the older generation who planted the seeds and made sure that this became a thriving community. This became, put us on the map. For myself, I'm very proud of the fact that I was the first person to run a campaign that put us on the map. And I won a seat, the state senate seat, and then said we lost a seat the next day. They robbed us. That was since 2004. And since then, we keep trying. I've never given up that dream for the Guyanese. It's not for myself. It's for the whole community to thrive, to prosper, to have a voice, and to have a stake in politics, because that's how it is, economic and political empowerment. And that is what I fought for.
Well, today it is very, very red letter day. Guyanese recognition and fight continues, correct?
The fight continues because, as you know, we don't have no one in federal, state, or city government elected, and hence we need that. This is no representation no taxation without representation. We've been paying taxes, we have no representation. Too often we pull each other down. Too often we criticize each other. Too often we deny each other. And I think some part of the ceremony reflected that, where only a certain people were allowed to speak. And that is wrong. Because if you're going to show leadership, you have to include everyone. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And those who cannot be on the stage, you need to give them a voice in politics. You need to recognize them. The people who walk the streets, the people who don't turn, the people who do not have a voice, but who have plowed the fields here. And too often we have these Nima Karam and Johnny Come Later who said, not everybody, just a few percent. And whenever they're there, I would tell them, no, don't do that. Just join together and be one big happy family here, because we have not achieved what other communities have achieved. We have not even gone to the radar screen yet. But this is a great start. This is a geographic representation. We need political power. We have economic development. We've been recognized. The mayor was here, and I've played a very important part and meaningful part in that, in my own voice to political empowerment. Sometimes when I ran, there was nobody. I was the only one. And I spent my own money, and I did bring us to put us on the map. And I've continued to do that without fear or favor.
A great start indeed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, that was Mr. Albert Baldeo. Let's get back to the parking lot where they're having